Hello everyone, it's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. I'm here to share a new album series. These albums are called Everyday Life. There's a small, a medium, and a large version. So here I'm sharing the small with you. All right, they all come with their own storage box, their own closure examples, and styles, and I can't wait to share these with you guys. So again, album series Everyday Life, and there's a small, this is a small, a medium, and a large version. And as the albums are completed, I will share them here with you on YouTube. Down below in the description are your purchase options, so you want to look at that to make your decisions. All right, so this one has a latch style hardware closure. These albums, again, they come with their own storage box, and the point of the storage box is it serves two purposes. Okay, you have a storage box, one, and two is the storage box, it's going to look like an album cover. All right, so that you can do all of your heavy embellishing on the storage box as opposed to the album. All right, each album will also have an optional front something. In this case is an optional front pocket. More than 9 times out of 10, they're all going to have an optional front pocket. So some fun design that you can add to the front of your album, keeping it simple, and then all of the heavy embellishing on the box. And I'm explaining to you why. I'm a very simple crafter, so there's not a lot of heavy embellishing on mine. But if you look at this at a glance, it looks like an album cover, right? It's perfection, guys. So again, this is the small size. Here's the album with the optional pocket. You can make it like a regular album, as you can see here, but if you want to make it fun, here is the pocket. So the small size is an 8 by 8 album. All right, you can use, and that's roughly, okay? You can use an 8 by 8 paper pad on this one, and you can fit 4 by 6 photos in here. All right, and let me take you through it, guys. It's just really perfect. It has a lot of details that I'm going to go over with you. This paper collection is the Authentique Fabulous paper collection, and I do not have a cover for you guys, but here it is Authentique, and the title of the paper is called Fabulous. And it's really beautiful, very retro, but the colors are wonderful. You can't go wrong. It's a beautiful paper collection, and I will show you all that here. I also use some Carpe Diem embellishments, but all of the supplies are in the supply list, and you can find the supply list in your tutorial. Another detail that this album has, I do a lot of, not a lot, I occasionally do a glitter treatment, and I do that with my tape, and I've showed you all how to do that in several of my tutorials. But I was looking through my supplies, and I remembered that we were all crazy for this flocking back in the day. How long ago? How many years ago? I mean, I'm talking about years. At least 5 years ago, I was cuckoo over the flocking. So this is by Martha Stewart. I don't know if you can still find this currently today. You may be able to find it on eBay, or you may get lucky somewhere. But I know that many of us have a ton of these flocking powders. So let me show you how I used it. Really simple. But if you look at the border of my album, it's got this fuzzy flocking finish, which is so fabulous. It feels like suede. It elevates the album. It gives it that luxe feeling. Really wonderful. I'm also going to do this treatment on some of my photo mats. And I have to tell you, I love it. Just so you all know, here is the pink on a black piece of cardstock. Can you imagine using the pink on a baby album or the blue on a baby album? It would be gorgeous over white or over a nice light pink. I mean, just a really nice texture, for a different texture for you all. And you can break it out of your stash, and you can actually use these. I know they're taking up space in your stash. So I did the flocking. You can see that really well around the perimeter of my album. Again, I want to do it in some other areas, but I wanted to share this with you all. So So the flocking is one feature. The size is another feature. A third feature here is your binding. It has my Hidden Hinge Plus binding, my patent pending Hidden Hinge Plus binding, but it also only has a 3-hinge binding. But you have 12 pages. All right, you can get 50 plus photos in here easy without having without overstuffing your album. So it's a wonderful size album. Doesn't mean you can't make 6 pages, all right, or like I like to call them page assemblies, but this is a very manageable size. You can get through the matting, you can get through making the pages and the album very, very quickly without too much time and effort, all right, which is what a lot of us love, that instant gratification. So as with all of my other albums, you have your rooms for your 4x6s in the landscape, in the portrait orientation. I give you the functionality and the wow factor, guys. I didn't clean the flocking yet on my album because I forgot to open these 2 panels, but look at that flocking. How gorgeous. I really love it. I wish you all can feel this with me because it's so wonderful. So you get photo mats, guys, for your 4x6s. You get pockets for some freestanding photo mats, which are really fun always to pull out. These are great because you can do them like this in the landscape or in the portrait orientation, which gives you that versatility. Here's my slip pocket and this closure that I've done before on a couple of albums, but I brought it back here, where you tuck it into the belly band. There's a slit in the belly band, and it allows you to hold that, to shut that page, to keep it nice and tidy without everything flapping around all over the place when you're flipping through it. Another thing is the clear acetate pocket here. These have a magnetized closure, but these are great so you can see what's actually in the pocket. As you can see, full 4x6s. You can get 2 up to 3 of these in each of these pockets, and you see glare there. But what's great about it is that when you pull out whatever's in the pocket, you get to see the beautiful paper. So that's always fun and a plus. So a nice large size area for some pictures. I don't know if you've noticed in the design here that these flaps look like a part of the album, right? But if you really look at it, these are a part of the inside cover. So this also adds to your page count. It also eliminates this harsh binding area that you get right here. All right, so it's really well thought out, guys, and I think you're gonna love it. I think you're gonna start, from me at least, you're gonna see a lot of 3-page albums, but with page assemblies, which allow you to get more flips. All right, so just wonderful, very, very doable. So again, acetate pocket. Some undercut pockets here, still accommodating the 4x6 photo mat. Notice I say photo mat, all right? The white is 4x6 and the black is larger. So we'll fit a photo mat plus your photo, all right? Nice areas for 3x4s, for 3x4 photos, or pocket cards, which elevate the look of your book. It adds design to your pages without too much bulk, and that's what I'm all about. 4x6 photos, large size pocket for lots of photographs, as you can see here. Get this really nice oversized pocket, which is always good to add more photos. So that's why I say 50 plus photos, because depending on what you add here, you can up that photo count. All right, and then again, here we have the fun flip page with closure. All right, just really nicely done. Check out the matting there. This paper is gorgeous. These embellishments are the Carpe Diem embellishments. Okay, so just a lot of fun in this album. And I have one more fun element to show you. So again, everyday life small photo album. I can't wait to show you the medium and the large. Here's another fun element here for you guys. So instead of just having regular photo mats sticking out of here, right? Which you can absolutely do that if you want to. I did you one better. I've got the flip out. How cool is this? So these flip out. You get 4 of these for photos on the front and the back. You can do them up as much or as little as you like. And how fun is this? All right, so these just fan out. You can do this on the top and the bottom, and they can fan out from both ends. I just did it on the bottom because I don't want to add too much bulk to my pocket, because I want to add more things in these types of pockets than these. I say go for the 4, guys. Don't overdo it. All right. Again, another acetate or clear pocket with your pocket cards and photo options. Okay, and here are our side loading pockets. I oversize these pockets for 2 reasons. So you can fit photo mats, not just photos, photo mats, and you have some decorating room. Notice there's some glitter treatment down here, and I did this with the 1/8 inch tape. Why is that? Because if you want to add an embellishment, you can add it to that bottom, that little bit of space there, and it's not on your photo. All right, so if you're not going to add anything to that little element, then you cut your paper larger, of course. But if you want to add a decorative element, you have that little border there to do that. All right, so I give you that flexibility. Like for instance here, I left it undone so I can add this here. I want to show you that you can easily, whoopsie, add this embellishment to the very bottom without interfering with the space for your photo. Notice that is only on the black. It's anchored with the strip of glitter, and it's perfect, guys. I can't wait to see what you guys do with this album. I know you're going to love it. Again, lots of places for your photos, lots of interaction, a 3-page hinge, but you get 15 flips in this book. That means 15 pages. All right. Again, pocket option. Check out the striping and glitter treatment in the pocket, just elevating the look of the design in the pocket, guys. Just really, really nice and well done. I know you guys are going to love this album. 3x4s, 3x4s, 4x6. And this large area here for photos. But how you can do that? You can do a layout if you want to here, but you can do this. And because this has this neat little closure here, you can do that. All right, so you don't have to worry about creating a layout or anything like that. You can do 3 or 4 photos, just slap them in there and done. And they're held in there, they're contained in there, and they're not going to go anywhere. Here again, another flip out. In each of these pockets, there's a flip out for 4 photo mats. Okay. And these, again, they slip right into the pocket. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's not forget the back. You can also get pictures on the back and just slip them into the pocket. All right, guys? And then your clear pocket. I will say, just be careful what you add to these, because notice that this one photo mat here, and the more you add, the more trouble you're going to have. Make sure you glue anything down. All right, so notice that this one stops right there. The rest of them will go inside, but because I added that there, this one's going to hang out, and I glued it. I didn't think about it, so I don't want to pull it off and destroy it. I'd rather just let it hang out there, and I'm okay with that. But I do have to glue that part in the back because it just gets caught, and that's just not very functional. So if you add any embellishments to these fan out photo mats, make sure everything's glued down perfectly and nothing's going to get caught. Okay, I explain all that in the videos. See, like I glued this down so nothing gets caught in my album, but I didn't glue it down on this side so you can slip your photo in there. Okay, and then again, pockets for photo mats. Beautiful. Look at this pocket here, the striping. I pieced this paper together just to break up this pattern here. Black and white always neutralizes everything, so I think it just gives it a really nice look. And you get this extra design here on the bottom of the pocket. That nice little area for embellishments. You glue it to that nice little border that you have there, and you don't interfere with the photo. So in here again, that flip out page. And then here, I just left this empty. You can do photo mats, or you can do a fan out if you want to. which I love the fan I'm going to do in this one as well. And again, the book just repeats itself, and it's perfect. Here on the inside cover, inside back cover, same idea with the flip out, and it's just really, really perfect. Lots of room for photos, etc., etc. I have an alternative closure for you all. And I'll show you what I'm working on, which I'm in love with. So that's this, guys, and it goes back into, slips into your storage box, which is perfect. And this is where you embellish. Why? I forgot to tell you. Because when you open your book and you embellish on the front cover, it's not going to lay flat. You want it to lay flat. So you want to try to refrain from over embellishing on the front cover. If it doesn't lay flat, your pages are not going to lay flat either as you turn them. But if you have something like this, you can go to town with your embellishing, give it all, put your personality on this, on the outside of this box, and then you keep this relatively flat, not simple, but flat, and you get the best of both worlds, guys. It's really, you cannot go wrong with this series of albums. All right, you're really gonna love this. Again, everyday life, small, medium, and large. This is the small, and here is my alternate closure. Look at how cute. This is using the typography paper by Graphic 45, and here we have an elastic closure with the two little buttons. I did it in the clear. This is acrylic. All right, and I show you how to do this in the videos as well. So that opens up, and when I finish my photo album, I will share this with you all. Again, this is the small of the Everyday Life Photo Album series. This is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and until next time, don't forget to check out your purchase options below.